My name is Tara from Smart Asana Yoga, and I recognize that this is a challenging time for all of us, and I'd like to bring some anxiety-reducing techniques to you to help you get through this trying time. So we recognize that we can't change the world around us. What's going on is going on, and the only thing that we can change is our attitude and ourself. And that's easy said, but it's not so easily done. But we have some techniques that we can use to help to deal with the things that are going on around us, to help us reduce stress in our body and in our mind. And now, some of the things that you might want to get, if you have yoga blocks, that's fine. You don't need them, but if you have them, you can grab them. A towel that you could roll up, something maybe with a little bit of weight, a book or something about this size with a little bit of weight. We have a weighted bag. And if you have kids around and you want to do this practice with them, maybe a stuffed animal would be good, and you'll see why in just a few minutes. Also a strap, some sort of strap. A belt would work, a strap, so we're going to just do something in a little while. So you can just put that off to the side. So we're going to start with a breathing technique. And it's not just about doing this and getting it done, it's about how you do it. So each of the things that I bring to you, each of these techniques, will focus on how to do them so that it has an effect in our body that reduces stress and calms the mind. So first, you're going to come down onto your back, and what you'll have nearby is that weighted whatever you have, or a stuffed animal, something like that. And you're going to come down onto your back and bend your knees. So here, you're going to take this. So as an adult, you can handle a little bit of weight. So if you take that weighted bag or a book or whatever you have, you can put it on your abdomen, and when you breathe, you'll have something to focus on. This gives it a little bit of weight so you can feel exactly where the movement is coming from. You're going to put it right about your belly button. If there's someone little around, less weight, but something that you could focus on, like a little stuffed animal. So I'll use the stuffed animal as I'm doing this breathing technique. So here, we're just working on bringing the breath into the abdomen. And it's not actually going into the abdomen, but it'll feel that way and it'll look that way. So you can close your eyes, or you can gaze toward me, or soft gaze down at your little friend, your little stuffed animal, and just start to relax the muscles. Even soften your belly a little bit. And then as you inhale, you're going to let that stuffed animal rise. And as you exhale, you gently bring your belly button back so the stuffed animal goes back. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly button goes back. So you're watching as your belly goes up and back. And we call this belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. And if you don't feel it and you don't have something weighted, you can put your hands on your abdomen or what you have on your belly. And as you inhale, you expand into your hands. You let that rise. And then as you exhale, you gently press back, and then you'll be able to feel it a little bit better. So as you rise, or as you breathe in, you rise up through that belly. And then as you exhale again, you come back. So this type of breathing helps to tap into the part of your nervous system that is calming and restorative. So it's a great breathing technique. And as you're doing this, you want to keep your inhale and your exhale about the same length of time. And you could count if that helps to keep your mind focused.
Maybe 4 as you inhale, and then 4 as you exhale. And so this is a great breathing technique for any time. If you're dealing with a little bit of anxiety, then what we do is double the exhale. So if you're not used to doing any kind of breathing techniques, let's start with 2. So you take a breath in for a count of 2, and then a breath out for a count of 4. So you inhale for 2, and then exhale twice as long for a count of 4. And if that feels easy for you, then try to extend it a little bit. Maybe inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 8. But doubling the length of that exhale is very helpful. You could do it with your eyes closed or soft gaze toward your belly. You can even do it in a seated position, but it is a little bit easier to feel when you're lying down. You have gravity to help you with your breath. And then just let your breath return to normal. You can put your little friend off to the side. Whatever you have that was weighted, you can have that off to the side. You're just going to roll all the way to your side and use your top hand and your bottom arm to press yourself up. And you're going to come up. You're going to come to a standing position. Something that helps us in times of stress when we're feeling a little anxiety is to really ground ourselves. So you're going to press into all 4 corners of your feet. You're going to have your feet facing forward and you're really going to press down. And as you press into your feet, do the action like you're dragging your feet towards each other and see if you could feel the muscles lift up and they kind of hug in toward the bones. So a good hug in towards your bones will feel good for your nervous system. It helps to keep you grounded. And you bring your shoulders up and back and you just take a breath here, feeling those feet rooting down, feeling those muscles drawing in, hugging in. And you take a breath. And then I'm going to have you grab a chair or go toward a counter or a table. So I have this chair here and I'm going to put it on my mat so that it doesn't slide. So you can put it up against a wall or you can have a table or a counter that's not going to move. What you're going to do is hinge right at your hips and fold. You're going to stack your hands and you're going to have your forehead rest on your hands. And when you do that, you're going to move the skin of your forehead toward your eyes. Remember I said it's how you do things that helps. Moving the skin down toward your eyes helps to relax you. So you're going to fold right from your hips, keep a little softness in your knees, put your hands on the table or the chair, and then the skin comes toward your eyes. You can even close your eyes or just that soft gaze down. Feel that little bend or a little softness in your knees, and just like you were doing before, do that action of dragging your feet towards each other. So again, you're staying strong through the muscles of your legs. That little strength and that little energy is hugging in, helping your nervous system feel calm and safe. And as you're breathing here, you can feel your belly. Now it expands out. So it's going toward the floor as you inhale. And then as you exhale, your belly button is coming up toward your spine. Good. And I'm going to have you press into the chair or the table and bring yourself up to a standing position. And back to that standing position, I just want you to reach your arms up overhead with your inhale. And then with your exhale, let your arms come down and bring your arms straight out in front of you. Index fingers face up, maybe even turned out just a little bit. And then engage your muscles from your hands all the way up your arms here, sliding your shoulders back and your shoulder blades close together. Keep them close. So now the muscles of the arms are hugging in. Staying strong, and then keep your shoulder blades close and press out through your palms. Press out through the thumb and index finger sides of your hands. You feel a little work in your arms. And then just bend your elbows down toward the floor, hands toward the outside of your shoulders. And let your arms come down and roll your shoulders up and back. And you're going to come back to that forward fold position. We're going to change it a little bit. One leg is going to come forward. So you're going to fold forward, hinging at your hips. You're going to bring your right leg forward and your left leg back. Same thing, your forehead is resting on your hands and your hands are drawing toward your eyes. And now you're pressing both thighs back. Your torso is about parallel to the floor. Thighs are rooting back. And you're still doing that same breathing. So as you inhale, your belly expands. And then as you exhale, your belly button draws toward your spine. And now just switch legs. So you bring that left leg forward and step the right leg back. Both heels are down, both legs are straight but not locked. And you press your thighs back. So the thigh bones are going right into the muscles in the back of your legs. The muscles above your knees are lifting toward your hips. And your breath is steady. And now you're going to step that back leg forward, press into the chair or the table, and bring yourself up. And then you're just going to a spot where you have a little bit of room. You don't need a yoga mat. Someplace that's comfortable if you brought your knees down. So if you want to have a blanket or a towel to just kneel down on, you're going to come to a hands and knees position where your wrists are under your shoulders or maybe even just a little bit in front of them, and your fingers and your knuckles press down. When you inhale, lift your tailbone, lower your belly, and look forward with your head. And when you exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, and look back at your thighs. Inhale, your tailbone lifts, your belly lowers, your head looks forward. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, look back at your thighs. And just a couple breaths like that. This nice rhythmic movement is also soothing for your nervous system.
And take one more breath, a full inhale and a full exhale. And then come back to your flat back position, to tabletop. You're going to let your big toes come together and sit back onto your heels. Now, this might not be easy for you, and if it's not, it's okay to not do this part or to stay up a little bit. If you had a cushion or a blanket, you could put it under your sit bones, under your bottom, so that you don't sit all the way back, so that you're comfortable in your knees. If you have a yoga block, you could have that, but if you don't, you could use a rolled towel. It's about the same size as this yoga block, and then you'll just have it in front of you. So whatever you have to use, you just grab that. And here I'm going to do extended child's pose with my forehead resting on this block. So I'm going to fold forward, and I'm going to keep my fingers touching down, my arms lifted, and I'm just going to allow my head to come down right onto this block. So that just my forehead is on the block, and I'm still keeping my arms energized. I'm pressing into my fingers and pressing myself back, and just taking a couple breaths here. And then I bring my hands under my shoulders to press myself up. And I'm going to take the block and I'm going to turn it up so that it's taller. And I'm even going to turn it this way. So what I'm going to show you now is a downward facing dog with your forehead resting on the block. And this might not be something that everybody wants to do, and that's okay. You could have the block on the chair and do a forward fold and let your forehead rest, or do that pose that we did before with your forehead resting on the chair or the counter. So in downward facing dog, you bring your knees back a little bit behind your hips. You press into your fingers, into your knuckles, and you angle back. So now my shoulders are behind my wrists. I'm going to lift my knees and do the action like I'm dragging my feet towards each other to get the muscles of my legs to engage. My inner thighs get strong. And then from there, I'm just going to straighten my legs and press back through my thighs. I'm going to let my heels lower in the direction toward the floor without worrying about where they come to, if they touch or not. And then I'm going to take this block and I'm just going to let my forehead rest on the block. So this gives you a little more use of energy. So you're using your energy in this pose, but you're also taking the time to let your forehead just rest, to let your head rest, so you're not stressing your neck. And then lower your knees down. And you can have this block nearby if you have one. If you don't worry about it. We're going to come to a lunge pose. So I'm going to have you bring your right leg forward and your left leg back. If you have two blocks or something that you can put your hands down on, you're always welcome to use that. If you have a chair nearby, you can always put your hands on that, but it's just your fingertips that are touching down. You're just going to take a breath or two here. You're stretching the muscles, the hip flexor muscles, the hips. We tend to sit a lot, so this is something that's helpful. And then just switch legs. And if you have that blanket or towel, you can put it under your knees if you feel any pain in your knees in this position. I keep my toes tucked under in the back, so it helps give me a little power, a little energy. And the gaze is forward, your belly is lifted. And then you're just gonna switch again. So you're gonna bring that first leg, your right leg forward again. And so I'll show you from this side, and then of course we'll do the other side. So if you have a block, you could use a block. I'm just gonna put the blocks off to the side and show you without them, just in case you don't have them. So I'm gonna have my hand touching down, my fingers are touching down, and then my right hand is gonna come to my right thigh. So my fingers are touching down, and now I'm just gonna twist my spine toward my bent leg, toward my front leg. So I'm twisting to that side and taking a couple breaths. And then come on, back to center and switch. So now left leg is forward, left hand on the left thigh. Now the right fingers are just touching down. Lifting up through that lower belly, lengthening your spine, and now you twist. You're twisting towards that front leg. And back to center. And you're going to bring that front leg back. So here, I'm going to lead you through a little flowing movement. Again, a rhythmic movement. If it seems like too much for you, you don't have to do it, or just take it down a notch. We're going to do it slow and carefully. So your hands are going to come forward. And your knees step back, just like before, that downward facing dog. That's what we're going to come to. We just don't have that block for our head this time. So you're going to angle back, shoulders go back, lift your knees and press back. You're in downward facing dog. Now you're going to move your chest forward like a plank pose, but you're going to let your knees come down to the floor. You're going to move your shoulders forward and just bend your elbows. Keep your shoulders up, at least elbow height. Just let your belly come down, feet lengthen back, and lift your chest away from the floor. Keep your shoulders up high, your gaze is forward. Take a breath. And you're going to press your knees down, tuck your toes under, lift up, and then go right back to that downward facing dog. So the knees lift, you press back. You bring your chest forward, lower your knees down, slide your chest forward again, bend your elbows, keep your shoulders up, belly comes down, and you move your chest forward and up. Your tailbone is going toward your feet and down so that belly is strong, your chest moves forward. Tuck your toes under, press your knees down, press to your knees, angle back, and lift. And just one more time, just like that. Slide your chest forward like a plank pose. Lower your knees down. Move your shoulders forward again. Bend your elbows. Belly comes down. Toes face back. And you move your chest forward and up. Tuck your toes under. Press your knees down. Come up to your knees and just come toward a wall, and this is where you're going to use that strap. When you have a strap, you're going to grab it, or a belt, or a rope, jump rope, bands, exercise bands, something like that. And you're going to come near a wall, and you're going to put your feet up against the wall, and you're actually going to come down onto your back. You're going to put the strap on your right foot, right below your toes and above the arch of your foot. And then you're going to support yourself as you come all the way down onto your back so that your feet are pressing into the wall. So as your feet press into the wall, you're going to hold on to that strap and just lift your right leg up. So now the left foot presses into the wall, the left thigh presses down, your heel presses up, and you're just using this strap to help you draw your leg back without worrying about where it comes to. So wherever it comes to, you're going to take your right hand to the top of your thigh and just push that thigh away a little bit.
And now you're gonna let that leg come down. And then you're gonna switch the strap. So you put the strap on your left foot, your right foot presses into that wall. It's really grounding you. Your right thigh presses down and you lift your left leg up. And your left hand, you just press the very top of your thigh by your hip, by your pelvis. You're pressing that away as you're lifting that left leg. Can you breathe? And then you're gonna let that leg come down. And then you put that strap off to the side and bend your knees. Lift your feet off the floor, bring your hands to your knees, press down and just gently rock side to side. Again, those rhythmic movements. And then come back to center, let your big toes touch and draw your thighs closer to the outside of the rib cage. You're just drawing in, taking a breath. And now release your feet down to the floor. You might slide back away from the wall a little bit and lengthen your legs out about mat width apart and let them relax. And then bring your arms about 10, 12 inches away from your body with your palms facing up. And you take a couple breaths here, nice slow breaths. You can have a soft gaze down or close your eyes. And you're just settling in. I'm going to talk you through a deep relaxation. You just let the front of your body melt down into the back of your body. And let the back of your body melt down into the floor. Let your breath return to normal if you haven't done that already. And give yourself permission to completely relax. You can silently repeat to yourself, I relax my toes. I relax the bottom of my feet, the top of my feet, and my ankles. My feet are completely relaxed. I relax my lower legs, my knees and my thighs. I relax my hips, my buttocks, and my pelvis. My legs are completely relaxed. I relax my lower back and my abdomen. I relax my upper back and my chest. I relax all of my internal organs. I relax my shoulders, my upper arms, and my elbows. I relax my forearms and my wrists. I relax the palm of my hands, the back of my hands, and my fingers. My arms and hands are completely relaxed. I relax the back of my neck, the front of my neck, and my throat. I relax my jaw, my chin, and my cheeks. I relax my lips, my tongue, and my nose. I relax my eyes, my forehead, and my ears. I relax all the muscles of my face and scalp. My entire physical body is completely relaxed. My mind is completely relaxed, and my spirit is completely relaxed. For the next few moments, I will be quiet, relaxed,
And just slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing some awareness back into your body. Turn your toes to face up and then bend one leg and the other. Roll all the way over to your right side and let your left arm cross over your body. Take a couple breaths right there. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm in your heart. Peace. Press your top hand and bottom arm into the floor and bring yourself up to a seated position. Eyes closed, face relaxed, spine lengthened. Take a nice breath in and let it all the way out. May you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at ease. Thank you for doing this practice with me. Namaste.